Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking Starfield. And you know, if I'm being honest, it's been a little quiet. Ever since the Todd interview a few weeks back, talking about the DLC that's coming soon and what it would entail, there hasn't been a lot to talk about. So, sorry if I've been a little silent, but you know, I think there's a lot of good things coming up here in the few weeks. As soon as a couple days from now, I think we're going to get some announcements on the PS5 stuff, maybe even the DLC. And then I think we're going to get the DLC, and I think we're going to get a PS5 port in the next month or so. But in the meantime, I've kind of been looking for something to talk about with you guys. And I realized that, you know, there's no shortage of fucking weirdos of the internet saying stupid ass shit that I can make fun of, that we can talk about that. So that's where we're going today. Here's a post that inspired this, and it says, 5 months since the last update. It's going to be almost half a year soon without any real news from Starfield. I know there are rumors of big space changes, but the lack of any communication is weird to me. Okay, so right off the bat, Todd gave an interview like a week and a half ago, bro, talking about this update. So, it hasn't been 5 months. I think you're referring to Terran Armada that was announced like 5 months ago. But there has been multiple updates since then, including one that just happened about a week ago, bro. So, it blows my mind that people exist in these communities, but also live under a fucking rock and don't even read the post in the communities. Like, the update, the leaks, the interview, they're all like top posts in the fucking community that you're posting and saying you haven't seen any updates. So even if you're not paying attention to the internet, how are you not paying attention to the fucking community that you're posting in? Let's continue. Another commenter said, I'm tired, boss. Yeah, I feel that one. See, that one I kind of feel. I'm tired of these stupid comments, though. I hope he's not referring to being tired of waiting. Because it's not like there isn't any other games you could play. It is a 3-year-old single-player game. There are thousands of games that can be played, but if you're just tired, oh my god, I'm just going to keep playing this for another 1,000 hours, but I'm so tired, boss, I'm so tired. Like, fucking do something else if you're tired. It's supposed to be for fun. I still have fun playing Starfield. There's tons of unlimited content from a very talented modding community, but if you're tired, just do something else. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Another commenter said, it's been great, hasn't it? Nothing to break my mod order and ruin my playthrough. So that's what's so funny about this, is you do have like half the community that is like really into the modding scene, and every one of these DLCs like breaks that stuff. And then you have the other half that just like refuses to play mods, even though Creations is literally like built into the main menu, and you just click Creations, download what you want and play it. It's all bolt on. It's literally part of the game, basically. And people are like, oh, vanilla's stale, vanilla's boring, but I'm going to ignore the 10,000 free creations with all this other content I could be playing and just bitch about the base game and ask for DLC. So it's a special place. It's a special place, man. Another commenter said, they're working on Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 and basically don't care about Starfield. Yup, once again, mouth-breathing troll right here, guys. Literally, interview a week ago said, Starfield is a Game Pass beast. Tons of people play it, and hours played are great. And by the way, hours played seem to be a metric that the gaming industry really cares about now. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing overall, because I have a feeling what's going to happen is it's going to be like YouTube or Facebook or anything else, where watch time is extremely important for a reason, and that is because they're going to sell us ads. So expect a free Game Pass or something of that nature soon with commercials, and then expect all of a sudden commercials with payment and Netflix style bullshit, where originally it's like, oh yeah, no, you can like watch it for a really reduced price. If you have commercials, you can pay a premium price to not have commercials. And Yeah, and then eventually you pay a premium price with commercials. It's really, really fucking cool. And maybe it wasn't Netflix that did that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You know the subscriptions that do this to you. But staying on topic, yeah, no, they haven't abandoned it. Todd Howard himself literally just said a week ago, there's upcoming DLC. This one's special. Typically, a person who doesn't listen to reviews or other people's opinions and test it for myself. And we did that with Starfield. I was slightly impressed at first, but there were so many things that felt rushed in a game that I just couldn't get through. I think I only put 6 hours in, and I couldn't do it. I'm still hoping to play it one day, vanilla, but we'll see how it goes. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the stupidest shit ever. So, you put 6 hours into Starfield, which gets you through the tutorial, basically, and you're saying that there's all these half-baked systems, which you never would have even got to. So you're saying like you're not taking anyone else's word for it, but you absolutely are. On top of that, let's rewind. You put 6 hours into the game. You hated the game, but you went to the Reddit community and you live on the forum to this fucking day. 3 years later, you're still existing in Reddit in the Starfield community on a game that you hate, that you're coming and commenting that you hate on a post that actually has nothing to do with your opinion on the game. It has everything to do on what's going on with the last update. When are we getting an update? And you come 3 years later and decide, you know what? I'm going to tell my story of why I like the game here in this community now. But I'm still holding out hope that eventually they'll turn this game around and turn it into something that I like. Even though I don't have the intellect or the attention span to ever enjoy a fucking game like this, because I only put 6 fucking hours in it to begin with in the tutorial. Bro, go back to Fortnite or whatever you do. This is never gonna be for you. And like, I don't believe for a second that you ever wanted it to be for you. I don't even know if I believe you played it, but maybe. But the fact is, please, move on with life. Get out of this fucking community and move on with life. Games are supposed to be fun. What are you doing with your life? Another commenter said, Todd Howard, been busy with Fallout show. Todd, T-O-D, been busy with Fallout show. Yep. No, except he just had an interview regarding Starfield and took his time out of the day to do that just last week. But, yep, you're right. He's been too busy with Fallout show. Another commenter said, it's getting hard to think that the game is anything but quietly abandoned by Bethesda. Followed by, and I guess somebody has a brain. Well, yes, if you don't pay any attention to interview statements and rumors that come in all the time, basically. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, it is very, very easy to think this if that's really, really, really what you want to happen, because you're a fucking troll in here that's just in here to hate on the game and put out negativity. And listen, guys, I think you know, I'm generally a pretty positive person. But if you're going to be negative, I'm going to throw some negativity back, because somebody needs to teach you to think for yourself. Because this existence of living in Reddit and trolling other people's communities for things you personally can't get enjoyment out of is sad, pathetic, and needs to stop. I think we leave it there, guys. Like I said, it's all in good fun. At the end of the day, I just get a kick out of this kind of stuff, and I hope this one gave you a little bit of a laugh or a giggle. If you agree with me, put it in the comment section. If you don't disagree, I'm sure you'll be there too. Love to hear from you. I enjoy talking to you guys. I hope this sparks some conversation, and hopefully we have some cool new real updates and DLC on our way, and we'll be posting a lot more on that stuff. So if you stayed around this long, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.